दोस्तों, इस क्लास में आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड करूंगा मैं 80 WPM पर SSC और DSSSB के लिए जो स्पेशल मैंने मैटर तैयार किए हैं उसकी आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूं 80 WPM पर। बी रेडी फॉर इट। मैडम चेयरमैन, at the outset I welcome the budget and I support the budget. I am thankful to the government for having paid rupees 65,000 crore to farmers who were defaulters. But where is the guarantee that these defaulters will not become defaulters once again? I would like to know the action that is being proposed to be taken by the government to prevent them from becoming defaulters once again. This matter has to be looked into by the government. The cost of cultivation is going high. The farmers also want that their children must be educated and become engineers or doctors, and the standard of living of the farmers also has gone up. The cost of fertilizers has gone up. There is no guarantee for them to get good yield for their crops which they have sown. There is no guarantee of rains and no guarantee of water. Even now, 70% of our land is cultivated under dry land cultivation. Such is the situation now. We are not sure that they will not become defaulters once again. Madam, in 1983, I was the Minister for Cooperation in Karnataka. I tried this. I had waived all the interest outstanding of the farmers on the condition that they would pay their overdue. Most of them paid their overdue. I was very happy thinking that they would never become defaulters, but within another 3 years they became defaulters once again because they could not get good yield for their crops due to drought and other conditions. I would request the government to lower the interest rate on their loan to 3% so that the farmers can meet their cost of cultivation. Also, their children should get free education. Whenever the children of the farmers are given loans for higher studies, only 3% interest should be charged on their loans. Madam, it is already more than 60 years since we got our independence. What is that we have done to interlink rivers? Unfortunately, for the last 1 or 2 years, we have forgotten to talk about interlinking of rivers. A lot of water is going waste into the sea and we have to utilize this water. Otherwise, we will continue to have drought conditions forever. This is important. Madam, I am happy that the Honorable Finance Minister Shri Pranab Mukherjee lauded the farmers thanked the farmers for having given a plenty of food grains to the country. Yes, it is true, but what is it you are giving to them in return? The government must be grateful to them. So, the government must arrange water to their land, provide them cheaper credit, and also look after their children. Secondly, what is the position in respect of electricity today? We are unable to give even 8 hours continuous power supply in a day to those people who have sunk bore wells. Sometimes the prices of vegetables go up. The farmers cannot grow these vegetables using the water which is available in his bore well because of lack of electricity. So, the government must ensure that the farmers are provided 8 hours continuous power supply in a day with sufficient voltage. This has to be done at the earliest. What is happening now? In many parts in my state, also in Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, one has to dig 1000 feet to get the water. That water, which contains a lot of fluoride contents, is neither useful to farmers for cultivating their crops, nor that water can be used for drinking. So, immediately the water bodies have to be repaired. They have been repairing the water bodies, restoring the water bodies, and all these things. Now, where is the rain to store water in the water bodies? There is no good rainfall. What is it that we are doing? Now, we have to take tree plantation aggressively, or else we would be ruined within 10 years. Madam, the government should not feel contented that they are having sufficient food grains now. Firstly, we must see that these water bodies are repaired and aggressive afforestation is taken up. Now, roads are being constructed under the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. But these roads will not serve even for 2 years because they are using only 20 mm of hot mix gravel, which is meant only for lightweight vehicles carrying vegetables, fertilizers, etc. to the markets. Madam, the National Rural Employment Guarantee Program is a very good scheme, but in most of the districts of my state, it is of no use. The wages must be increased. Madam, I remember on the floor of this house itself, the Honorable Minister of Health had announced that the Medical Council of India would be looked into and reviewed, and the reforms would be made so that the doctors, after getting the degrees, would serve for a minimum of 3 years in the rural areas. दोस्तों इसी के साथ ये डिक्टेशन फिनिश होती है। पूरी उम्मीद है आप लोगों ने इसे बहुत अच्छे से लिखा होगा। कंटिन्यू मेहनत करते रहिए। बैकग्राउंड में कुछ डिस्टर्बेंसेस होती रहती हैं, तो उनका हम कुछ कर नहीं सकते, तो आप थोड़ा सा उनको मैनेज कीजिएगा। डिक्टेशन लिखिए अच्छे से, जितना ज़्यादा हो सके उतना कंसंट्रेशन से। आपसे मुलाकात करता हूँ अगली क्लास में अगली ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के साथ। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर।